Hey everybody, it's another week and I'm back. It's Flat Earth Santa with another week of pickups. This week it's the pickups that ended in May 6th, 2025. Let's get started and see what kind of stuff I got. All right, first up, we've got Crypt of Shadows #7. Absolutely cool cover. Loving the new or not the new jeez loving the Bronze Age horror. And some of the Marvel stuff is kind of cool too. I like the DC a little more, but the Marvel bronze stuff or bronze horror is kind of cool as well, so I'm starting to pick that up as well. We've got Crypt of Shadows #8. uh, Sort of a River Styx type theme where death and the ferrymen are coming to get you in your grave out in the out in the deep blue sea. Really cool. Um, I think it looks awesome. Had to pick it up. Next up, we've got The Witching Hour, #20. Young lady's looking for her cat, Muffin, and oh, is she in for a surprise when she gets downstairs? Really cool. Love The Witching Hour. Again, DC bronze horror, awesome stuff. Next, we've got Secrets of Haunted House #15. Um, Amazing cover. Uh, Girl in a red dress or pink dress. She's being attacked by some monsters. I don't know what she was doing, but just reading a book, I guess. But she's in for some problems now. Next up, we've got Weird Mystery Tales, and it's #2. It's got a little bit of a crease, and some of it breaks color, but some of it doesn't. So I'll probably look at getting a better copy. A lot of spine ticks, but I saw it. I'm like, well, this was cheap. Had to grab it. It's sort of the Titanic sort of feel to it. Really cool cover. Ghost Spectre over the sinking ship, uh, with the people in the lifeboats seeing if they can escape. Oh, and it has aboard the Titanic. So yes, awesome. Really cool. Next up, we've got the House. Oh, these. Ah, yes. I have a copy of this, and I got two more copies because I wasn't quite sure which one was nicer. So now that I've got them in hand, I definitely know which one. But some really nice ones. House of Secrets #114. So I'll be selling at least two of my copies. It's the hockey homage. The girl in the red dress, uh, skating on thin ice, being chased by the skeleton hockey players. Love this cover. Uh, Absolutely love this cover. It's a Nick Cardy cover. Did such an awesome job. Iconic. Absolutely iconic. Love that. So I'll be selling one, so look for that. Next up, Tomb of Dracula #16. It's the first cameo appearance of Dr. Sun. It's Gil Kane. Uh, it's just after when Blade appears. So really cool. The Tomb of Dracula run's fun, and they're starting to get a little bit more expensive. Lot more people are picking them up. So saw it, had to grab it. Next, we've got the giant size man thing, number 4. And this is the first solo Howard the Duck story. Um, and as you can see, just like in everything, the touch of the man thing burns. Um, that's what happens when you play with your man thing too much. It burns. That's not good for you. Uh, but anyways, really cool cover. First Howard the Duck, which is really strange being in there, but it is what it is. Next, we're going to move on to a little bit of DC, um, but superheroes. And we're going to go with Detective Comics 407, the third appearance of Man-Bat, first appearance of She-Bat, and of course a Neil Adams cover. And as you know, I've been picking up a lot of the Neil Adams Batman and different covers. Neil Adams was awesome. Just really cool stuff. Next up, we've got Detective 415. This is the Batman hanging cover. It's well known. Again, Neil Adams, the Batman is tied up in the news, probably couldn't be doing that anymore. You killed me and I'm going to prove it. Yep, Batman, the greatest detective on earth, is definitely going to do it when he's dead. So, love this cover. Glad I grabbed it. Next is the Detective 476. Now they changed this. The detective, they changed the title up here, and I really liked it when they did that change. I thought it looked really cool. This is 476. This is the Sign of the Joker storyline. When Joker just basically, infects pretty much everybody, letting people know he's been there. Very cool. Glad I grabbed it. Awesome cover. Plus, Joker's starting to get really popular again, so had to grab it. Next, we've got Detective 477. And this is the first cameo appearance of Clayface, the Preston Payne version. And again, as I said, I really like this detective title. The trade dress is just awesome on that. So had to grab it. Switching up from detective, but still staying in the Batman world, we've got Batman 253. Whoever lurks in the shadow, only the shadow knows. Really cool. The Shadow's been a really cool villain or not a villain, a really cool hero for a long time. And teaming up with Batman, this is his first appearance in a DC comic, and again, really cool cover. It's not Neil Adams, but it's Mike Kaluta. It's really interesting. I thought it was. I thought it grabbed my attention, so I had to have it. Next, we've got another Man Bat, Batman 289. This is a Mike Grell cover, and Mike Grell went on to be best well known for his Green Arrow run, but he did a lot of stuff. But cool cover. You've got that sort of uh, iconic Mike Grell scowl in the face of the Man Bat, and I think it's really cool. That's why I enjoyed it. I'm like, yep, gotta have it. Didn't have it, so next we've got the Batman 292, the Riddler cover. Um, Nothing really special, like it's not a key, but it is an absolutely well-known cover. When you think of the Riddler and you think of Batman, this is kind of the cover that comes to mind. So uh, it was really nice condition. It upgraded the one I had, so I grabbed it, and yeah, I mean, how can I go wrong? And of course, a Whitman version, and this is Batman 308, but it's a Whitman, so it doesn't say on the cover what it is. Whitmans in better shape are very hard to find. Whitmans were sort of the at your newsstand. Well, they were the first directs, but that was in Marvel. But they were sort of the kids version. They were at the stuff, but as you can see, it's got a little scuff in here, but it's still really cool. It's the first Tiffany Fox, and it's got a lot of Mr. Freeze. So something interesting. And as I said, Whitmans are getting tough to find, especially in better grade. That's not great grade, but I didn't have it. So next we've got Batman 327. Batman's being surrounded by crazy people from Arkham Asylum. Uh, it's the third. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, I don't know what key this is. I didn't have it written down. So, but again, a cool cover. Really liked it. Next up, really nice shape. Batman 387. And this is the third appearance of the Black Mask. Roman, and it's a Mandrake cover. So absolutely cool. Definitely had to grab it. Uh, really like this version of Batman, sort of blue and gray. Um, and of course, it was in the time with Black Mask. And Black Mask, you'll notice, especially in the Hush run, um, he was really pretty prevalent there too. So um, I saw it, had to grab it. Not much more to say. Now this cover, of course, this has got Batman possibly dead. We shall see. But it's Batman the Dark Knight #3, and it's the first appearance of the White Rabbit. And this is the White Rabbit in DC, not the White Rabbit in Marvel. Um, but really cool cover. Um, Batman's been ensnared by the White Rabbit, so of course Batman gets taken down by a woman. I mean, it's it's sort of his downfall. Next we have staying in the DC realm. Tales of the Teen Titans, the 50th anniversary issue. I like these 50th anniversary issues. They're cool. But this is this is a Canadian price variant. Um, this is the marriage of Wonder Girl and Terry Long. And as I said, it's Canadian price variant, so you know if I've got a shot and it's not too expensive, I'm going to grab it. Moving from DC, we're going to move into Marvel with Marvel Spotlight 28. Now, this is a lower grade, well, about a mid grade copy. I'm looking, I saw it real cheap. Didn't have, um, didn't have one, amazingly enough. So I'm looking for a higher grade copy, and I'll grab it when I get a chance. It's not high on my priority, but this is the first solo story of Moon Knight. Moon Knight's been a cool character that I've liked, since I was a kid. So Marvel Spotlight, Marvel Premiere, they were sort of the testing grounds for a lot of the characters, and of course everyone knows that Moon Knight's first appearance in Werewolf. So really cool. Had to grab it just because I didn't have one, and I wanted to say I had one, and I'll upgrade it, as I said, it whenever I get a chance. I'm looking for some specific things first. Now this is a really nice copy. This is a square bound book, and it's got a shot at a nice high grade. So, I mean, it's not a 9.8, but it definitely is in the got a shot in the nines. Probably, I would say probably like a 9.2, 9.4. But it's a king size. It's the Hulk Annuals, #2. Herb Trimpe, Hulk. He is my Hulk. Um, Trimpe stuff. But the interior is Jack Kirby. So it's Trimpe cover, Jack Kirby interiors, Hulk, early Hulk. Absolutely awesome. Love it. And it's a really nice higher grade copy. So cannot complain there. Um, Next, we've got this is a cool run. And there's only 7 issues in this run. And I've got a couple more to complete it. This one, again, is, probably in the VG range. But they're hard to get in higher grade. And I really love this and want to complete this run. And that's The Ghost Rider. Carter Slade is my Ghost Rider. Probably my favorite of the bunch. Everyone's got their own, whether it be Danny Ketch or Johnny Blaze. It all depends on who you've got, but yeah, Carter Slade is my Ghost Rider. So that was cool. Wasn't expensive, thankfully, but definitely had to grab. Now this one was a little bit more expensive. This one needed it because this puppy is possibly 9496. Gonna need a little bit of a press, need a little bit of a cleaning, but not terrible. But this thing's going to be, now I've got one already right there, but here is a better copy, an upgraded copy. Daredevil 168, the first appearance of Elektra, part of the Frank Miller run, but also notice that Elektra is spelled incorrectly on the title or on the cover. So that Uh, that was always funny that they, didn't bother going back and fixing it or stopping the run. But yeah, it it it, it is what it is. I love this cover. This one's going to CGC. Actually, the other one's probably going to CGC too. Um, it, they'll probably go together, or I don't. I'll probably send them in two separate orders. But um, yeah, I really enjoy that. Really enjoy that run. Really enjoy that issue. I think Elektra's probably going to make her way back into the MCU. Uh, it's just a matter of time. You can't really have Daredevil without Elektra. So um, next we've got Amazing Spider-Man 103, and this is the Kazar cover. Um, it's the first appearance of Gog. Uh, Spider-Man's helping out Kazar in the Savage Land. Um, really cool, um, really cool cover. Lot like quite busy and a lot of stuff going on, but definitely a cool cover. Plus, it's got a date stamp, which I don't always like, but sometimes it's nice to have it. It sort of gives some prominence or provenance to the book, and I needed a little bit higher copy, so I grabbed one. Now we've still got a few more. Um, Amazing Spider-Man 110. It's that beautiful green cover. Definitely needed an upgrade on this one with the Spider Slayer robot. And I mean, this could be considered a bondage cover. I mean, Spidey's probably right there, him, Batman, and are right there, right behind Wonder Woman for being tied up or in bondage almost on every cover. So had to grab it. Was a good price. This one I definitely needed to upgrade, and this one's a real nice This one's a nice copy. This one's definitely getting graded. Uh, Amazing Spider-Man 110. It's first appearance of the Given, and it's also the last Stan Lee story in Amazing Spider-Man. And again, it has the date stamp, so it's got a little bit of prominence or I keep saying it wrong. Provenance. Um, so really cool. Definitely had to upgrade my copy. Slowly starting to upgrade when I can, especially when they're cheap. Um, and then I'm going after the copies that I don't have. Next up, still Spider-Man. Again, an upgrade, 116. Definitely a cool cover. Um, love that. Pretty much on a lot of the covers in the 110s, where they've got the actually in the 100 101 and up, they've got that sort of Polaroid or picturesque cover, um, where the trade dress is set and all the picture and whatnot is below. So, yep, definitely have to grab that. Uh, Bumping up a bit, Spider-Man 269, Black Suit goodness, Fire Lord goodness. But what makes this special is it's a Mark Jewelers. Um, so really cool. Definitely had to grab. I try to get Mark Jewelers unless they're really CPVs, Mark Jewelers, unless they're really expensive. I I, I grab them. And another Mark Jewelers, The Web of Spider-Man, number 33. This is the first issue after the Craven's Last Hunt run. And again, it's a Mark Jewelers, so it was nicely priced, so I grabbed it. Next we have Supervillain Team Up, number 17. It's the Hate Monger, it's the Red Skull, it's the Cosmic Cube. Really cool. It's it's the Supervillain Team Up. Spider-Man always had the team ups, so now we've got the team ups on the supervillain side. Probably a good read. I haven't read it yet, so so now we're also getting some really cool team ups on with the Marvel villains. Now, this cover, it's a flip book. It's got two different the front and the back cover are both covers. I wish when CGC would do these that they and I've requested it that they do the this cover as the front cover, but they don't, which is too bad because it is, in my opinion, one of the coolest covers in the line. And it's the Amazing Spider-Man Super Special #1. The other cover looks it's all about the Planet of the Symbiotes storyline, but the back cover, the homage to Todd, but it's the Scarlet Spider. Really cool. Absolutely love this book. I pick it up every time I can. If it's at $5 or less, I pick this up. This is a $20, $30 book all day long. They sometimes are hard to find, especially in high grade, but yeah, if I see this at $5 or less, it's mine. It's coming home. I don't care how many copies I've got. Love that book. Next up, this book is probably going to heat up. This with its accompanying it looks the same, so don't get confused, but Spider-Girl #0. It's the Mayday Parker run of Spider-Girl in the 90s. This cover looks basically the same as What If 105, which is actually the first appearance of Mayday Parker. This is the second. But Mayday Parker is becoming a thing. I guess it was, I can't remember her name, but she was rumored to be, or she's rumored possibly to be Mayday Parker in the new Spider-Man movie. So that's why this book is starting to heat up. Next, I love this. I love this title. I love reading this book, or this Xenozoic Tales. It's number 14. Just absolutely awesome. I I can't say enough about it. Xenozoic Tales turns into Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. If you remember in the 90s, they had a cartoon, but this is really cool cover. Mark Schultz created it. It's that Dave Stevens good girl art style. It's that stylized stuff. Kitchen Sink Press, awesome, awesome. Um, if you can get a chance. Once I finish my run, then you guys can have at it. Um, but they are absolutely awesome uh, comics to pick up. Now we're gonna get a little bit since got a little bit of good girl. Now we're getting the really good girl, and that's the sexy girl covers. Grimm Fairy Tales. I had to get it. It's a Christmas theme. Santa's looking in the window like, ooh, oh yeah. Uh, Bad elves. Uh, I'm not sure if, yeah, body parts all over the place. Not quite sure what's going on, but yeah. It's the 2012 holiday special of Grimm Fairy Tales. It's Santa related, sexy women. That's a no brainer for me. Uh, as you know, I love Tomb Raider and Tomb Raider Takeover #1. It's a one shot, but yeah, it's a Tony Daniels cover. Um, he does Lara Croft like no other. You'll know Tony Daniels especially with the very long uh, braided ponytail. He does that. That's his um, like milieu. That's his calling card um, for Lara Croft, and he's the only one that really does it like that. The very long braided ponytail, so you know instantly it's a Tony Daniels cover, and it's cool. He's got like he's got a Michael Turner vibe to him, um, but it's something unique, his own. Uh, he does a lot of the Tomb Raider stuff, so and he's gone on to do quite a bit more. So Tony Daniels, really cool artist, awesome cover. Now, this little book. It took me a while to find one, and I'm still trying to find the fake version of this. This is the real version. Um, this is Joseph Michael Linsner. Uh, this is his own creation. But this is the very first book. This is Cry for Dawn #1. Very hard book to get, hard to find. Uh, really cool. But this is the beginning of the Dawn saga. Um, there were fake versions of this, and I can't remember what it is. It's something in the clouds that you look for um, to see whether it's a fake or not. But I actually want a fake. I want to get one as well to go along with the real. So if you've got a fake and you know you've got a fake, let me know. Get a hold of me because I'd really much enjoy to grab one. And going along with uh, Cry for Dawn, or sorry, the #1, we've got the #4, just a cool cover. I mean, he Lisner really loves his redheads. I mean, that's his thing, and I enjoy his art style. Next, if you remember in the 80s, a cartoon from Hanna-Barbera, Adamant and Secret Squirrel. Uh, I saw this as #1. Bailey's saw it on Bailey's stream. Um, it's a newsstand. I'm like, yeah, this is cool. This triggers uh, this triggers the feel goods. It's the hey, I remember this when I was a kid. It triggers that nostalgic feeling sitting in front of Saturday morning cartoons. So I had to grab that. Next is a new book. Um, I just liked it because I love this cover. It's got that old school Godzilla feel to it and the old school Hulk feel to it. It's Godzilla versus the Hulk. Number one. It's a one shot. Godzilla's going through the Marvel universe, taking on uh, different heroes. First, it was I think Fantastic Four. Then it was I think it was Hulk. Then it was Spider-Man. Then it was the X-Men. Then it's I can't remember, but he basically goes through and they all try to stop him but can't. Um, and as we were talking about the Godzilla versus Spider-Man, uh, these are exclusives from a shop down in North Carolina. Um, Will put me onto them. It's his local comic shop, and I saw them, really liked it, love the Godzilla. It's the, uh, I think it's the Delato or no, it's not. It's the Perillo, um, Perillo covers, and Godzilla. The eyes really come out. He does Spider-Man really well. So there's the trade dress, and there's the Virgin. I mean, Godzilla, Spider-Man. Yeah, that's just kryptonite to me. That I'm buying it. So that was cool. And of course, another kryptonite to me is GI Joe. GI Joe 151, really low print run stuff. Uh, Hard to find, especially in high grade. Um, so I'm gonna get that graded. 152. Again, really cool cover. Um, it's the 30th anniversary issue of GI Joe. And of course, GI Joe 155, the final issue of the of Volume 1, the Marvel run. Very hard to find in high grade and quite expensive when you do. I got it cheaper than I've got another copy. I've got 3 of these. One's a newsstand, so they're all getting graded, um, and I'm gonna sell off whichever one of the directs uh, is the lower grade. Or if they're both 9/8, then uh, you know I'll just pick one. Um, One that's probably more centered. I'll probably keep. But yeah, I absolutely love these books. First and last issues pretty much are the going tent poles when it comes to a run usually. So there you go. Uh, that one my pickups for this week. If you got some cool pickups, let me know in the comments. Tell me what you thought of the pickups that I did get. Um, Tell me if you are like, yeah, I wanted to get that, or yeah, I got that. I've had that since I was a kid. I love my copy. That was a great story. Let me know. Say something in the comments. I always love hearing from the viewers, and you know, as I always say, get out there, enjoy collecting, find that diamond in the rough. Learn how to clean and press, guys. We're going to be doing some stuff here coming up, so um, turning that piece of coal into a diamond. We're going to help you do that. And of course, as Red Green always says, keep your stick on the ice.
Hey, what are you doing, man? Why are you still sticking around?
I mean, if you're gonna be here, hit the like and subscribe. You know you want to do it. Santa tells you to do it. If you don't do it, you'll not get jello in your stocking next year. The earth is flat, man. Deal with it.